The open source network, everyone is talking about Pi network. Now, you don't have long left to make sure that you have moved over all of your coins to the mainnet, but let's talk about what they've been doing, some big exchange listings, and more importantly, why people are continually bullish on this project. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Remember, we're here every day bringing you the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency news, reviews, technical analysis, brand new tokens to market, and everything else. So join us in this amazing community by hitting that subscribe button, and let's get into this video. So before we go any further, it is important that you are ready. If you hold Pi and you were part of the testnet, you have literally about an hour remaining, 8 a.m. UTC time, to move over to the mainnet so that you don't lose your tokens or pay a pretty heavy fine. So do go over to the official website and make sure that you've moved your Pi token on. The last thing after all of this time you need to do is lose your tokens. And the fact that this is pumping, and lots of people believe there is a huge upside to come. So I just wanted to get that out there first and foremost. Okay, let's talk about why experts are predicting that Picoin's market cap might be a big deal in line with the rest of the market. So the SEC's letter on crypto regulation may influence some altcoin investments. Picoin faces skepticism as analysts predict market disappointments. Altcoin trends show potential for rebound despite the current bearish sentiment. Now, there's a couple of ways to think about this. The SEC at the minute is in a little bit of turmoil. We don't know where they're going to go with XRP, but I think people are uneasy about the overall markets, particularly when you talk about things like tariffs and all the kind of rest of it that comes in. But I think where Picoin sits, it's very interesting. And I think what we haven't seen is something with this level of conviction and community behind it with such a big potential. I mean, for example, 4.2 million people are following their X account alone, with over 60 million engaged pioneers on that. So what is it all about? Well, look at this. After years of mobile mining, Picoin has emerged as a popular project listed on multiple exchanges. We'll break that down for you in just a minute. But why are people speculative on it? Well, look at this. Crypto Bullet speculates that despite current conditions, Picoin investors will soon face disappointment. Is that going to be true? Why does he think this? Well, look, fully diluted value of 170 billion in comparison. Chainlink has an $8 billion market cap, KCS 1 billion, and DAG at 130 million. Pi is certainly one of the most overvalued coins in the market, presenting a significant short selling opportunity. Okay, here is one thing that I need to just address with this, because we get this a lot in the XRP community as well. Market cap is not that important. Yes, if every coin went to the chain and all of that happened, then yes, I guess it would hit that market cap. The reality here is, though, that's simply not going to happen. Why do you think there's such a push on coins moved over? Why do you think there's such a desire to get things over? This is obviously not going to be the case. But at the minute, we have some very bullish news. You've got huge exchanges buying massive amounts of Pi token. It's all very interesting, but people seem to fixate on this market cap solution and say, well, we will never be in that place that it could be. Now, don't forget, there is a significant number of years that are going to be locked to this. Where do we think the market's going to be in 2 years? As an example, some of my community are well invested in this particular project, but they can't unlock anything for at least another 2 years. So people would say, whoa, this is hugely overvalued. The reality is there's so much of it is locked for the next 2 years. It's hard to get to that point. Now, you ask yourself, the question is, why would they tell you that? Well, that's for another video. But we obviously are seeing more positive outlook when we get into things like interest rates and inflation coming down. Again, you think about, well, where does inflation look in 2 years? This could even increase the global market cap for cryptocurrency. We could be at $20 trillion within the next 2 years. Who knows? Again, speculation is the key part to everyone. But whenever you've got these people that are really concerned about the price, you have Pi Network saying, hey, we're not bothered. We're going to keep working and keep grinding. They've been grinding over 6 years, building the infrastructure, and the ecosystem is now making sure that utility is ready to use before opening up. There is a full video here that you can come and get from the team that talks more specifically about what they're building and why Pi is going to be a big deal. Remember Helium? It had such an opportunity, but it never really took off because the community wasn't big enough. Well, guess what? Pi ticks every box. And that's why we're seeing more and more build outs when it comes to this, and more importantly, more and more exchanges. You can see Pionex listing Pi. This is obviously important with a huge potential prize there. You can see over there 3,500 on the dot. You can see Binance. Lots of people are hoping, driving this agenda to try and get Binance to list it, and the list goes on and on. This is the official update Pi Twitter account, so you can kind of keep an eye on what's going on, and more importantly, any updates from this. But when you take a look at the price Price is looking pretty bullish. Bounced off this lower support level here on the daily and is now starting to trend back to the upside in a very tough market. And I think this is really key to understand. If you've got a product or a project that is pushing to the upside in a very turbulent market that really doesn't care, well, you've got a pretty strong community in my opinion. So I don't think it'll be long until Binance lists there. I argue Coinbase may even get to the party as well. I think Pi Network definitely has some opportunity. Where will it be in 2 years' time? Let me know in the comments down below. What's your price prediction when it comes to Pi? And if you want me to keep doing these update videos, make sure you smash that like button. Massively helps out the channel. Makes me know that you guys want to keep updated when it comes to Pi. So as always, thank you so much for watching the video. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.